What is up, everyone? It is me. I'm back. I'm here recording a podcast with Gary. Like the good old days. A lot of people have been asking, hey, what happened to Giggleboys? Well, let me tell you. I'll tell you exactly what happened. What happened was, when we started filming there, we agreed to two rules. Don't say the N-word and don't talk shit about police. Ironic, they're kind of on opposite ends of the spectrum, but nonetheless, I agreed to it, regardless of my personal beliefs. Long story short, months down the road, I forget the rule. I start going off about how cops are pretty much worthless. I didn't even think about it. And a few days later, Mike is like, hey, I think you're kicked off the network. And I was like, oh shit. And no one from the network reached out to me, by the way. And then I reached out to the guy from the network a few days after Mike said that. And I was like, hey, am I kicked off the network? And he was like, yes. Didn't you talk to Mike? So yeah, I got dumped from Drinking Bros without even getting the interpersonal fuck off, which I don't know, they're probably scared of me because I'm huge. But you know, it's a blessing and a curse because I've been slowing down with comedy anyways. Because if you listen to my stand up, it's all just about me being a complete degenerate and doing drugs, and I guess that is entirely who I am as a person. But I'm trying not to be. So I've been doing less comedy, and I've been trying not to be a degenerate on podcasts, and I'm doing pretty well. You know, I started a health and sustainability company using crickets as protein. Go to goldencricket.com, and that's doing real well. I've literally just been posting the same videos on TikTok over and over, and they just keep blowing up, and more money keeps coming in. It's awesome. Anyways, that's enough about me. What the fuck is going on in the world? You guys, they just pulled a fucking reverse Uno on Roe versus Wade. That's after all these years, you know, I thought we were all in agreement, like, yeah, abortion, it's here to stay. And now everyone's like, whoa, actually, that's murder. First of all, it's not murder, it's self-defense. It's you're defending yourself against a kid that's going to come ruin your life. Or if it's an ectopic pregnancy, that is literally self-defense.
What is that? What does ectopic mean?
Ectopic is when the embryo is fertilized, or the egg is fertilized on not in the right place in the uterus, like in the fallopian tubes or something. So if a baby grows in your fallopian tube, just imagine that it just explodes into your insides, and then you're picturing like an alien scene. It was like, ah!
Yeah, it reminds me of that movie Alien.
Yeah, so that happens. You don't want that to happen. And and I want to make a lot of fucked up jokes about it, but I'm going to try not to.
Go for it.
All right. Well, I just want to say I've been trying to be less offensive lately. Normally people are like, hey, you don't give a fuck. Like, you should just keep not caring about anything. Well, there's a lot of people that I know and a lot of people I like that are not really into that. And I don't want to offend people that I care about. So I'm not going to sit here and say the only thing I hate more than babies is women. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say temporary. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, technically abortion is microdosing murder. You like that one?
I mean, I like the women hate joke.
Yeah, this is, you know, the narrative here is that it's a bunch of old Christian fundamentals that want to stick to their old ways and not allow abortion. I think that's a ruse. I think that's a guise. I think it's all smoke and mirrors. I think what's really going on here, people, is, first of all, I called this months ago when the debate started happening about Roe versus Wade. I was like, if this passes, they're going to make abortion illegal in the states with the highest populations of black people. And if you look at the states that are outlawing it now, it's like Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi, all have cities with the highest amount of black people per capita. I didn't even look that up. I just fucking know.
That's
like
accurate.
People say, fucking, what's your source? Dude? My subconscious. I'm just a vessel of information. And because they want, dude, America is just a giant pyramid scheme. You need more factory workers coming in. The people are not fucking enough to keep, like when Elon Musk said, we need to make more people to continue society as is. Like, why the fuck do you want to continue society as is? The way society is now, you have to go to college, get a degree, get in debt. You have to work 9 to 5 that you don't want to do. And you know, all these things that are unnatural to humans is all part of our society. Frankly, I think we could go without it. I don't think we need to keep fueling the machine with more people. And that's what they want to do. They want to criminalize abortion, so you have to have the kids, so these rape incest babies have to contribute to upholding a shitty, broken society. And another thing is, there's been studies that show that kids born out of wedlock or without their father, I guess it would probably apply to without their mother too, but that's kind of hard to do.
It's not as common.
Although I guess these days you never know who's got a uterus.
Whores, am I right?
But you're more likely to end up in jail if you grew up without a father.
This is also true.
So all of these unaborted babies, which usually in the case of abortion is because people are not in a situation where they feel like they can properly raise a child. So these children will be improperly raised, and no offense to people who were raised without parents, but I'm sure you can agree that it would be much more preferable to grow up with both parents. So now that's fueling the prison system. So now we have people working, filling up the low-skilled worker class. We have prison populations being influxed. And then the cherry on top is all these little babies that when no one's looking, these fucking Democrat kid fuckers are going to swoop them up and start trafficking them all over the world. That's what happens. This is the reality. I sound insane, but I've been right about everything. And the truth is crazy, man. The truth is crazy.
I would like to add to that. I think it's the same principle applies to illegal immigrants. Democrats want to bring illegal immigrants in because it's cheap labor as well.
Well, that's just capitalism, baby.
Same principle, though. You know what I mean?
I believe in open borders. How else are you supposed to exploit
I saw that coming a mile away.
low-paid workers? Fucking Jose can get the job done for half the price. Why not? That's just smart thinking. The thing is, you don't need to bring kids into the world, man. Like, think about all the shit you go through on a daily basis. Think about the shit you've gone through today. Why do you want to impose that on another innocent soul that's just out there floating in the ether? And you want to just fucking squirt and make a baby and put clothes on him and push him out the door and send him to school? You're fucking selfish. The world's really going to shit. It's funny how people used to be like, oh yeah, people think Trump's gonna come save the world, and now that he's gone, things are actually going to shit. Like, things are bad, dude.
Yeah.
Every single Joe Biden clip is like, how the fuck? How is this happening?
Did you see him fall off his bike?
Yeah. I saw them edit it to make it look like Trump hit him in the head with a golf ball. Man, people called Trump racist because he said racist things, which he did totally. But Joe Biden has been imprisoning black people for his whole, and he was anti-abortion. This thing just came out. I don't know. I don't want to get too political here, but
You ain't black.
everything's going to shit, man. Did you hear how like 2,000 cattle just died, like in Iowa?
From the heat wave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Did they find a reason for that?
No, dude. And I've heard there have been factory fires at different manufacturing plants, and farmers have been being paid to burn down their own crops, and they're trying to make another major food shortage.
Do you think that they're trying to choke the supply chain on purpose?
Yes, they're definitely trying to choke the supply chain. They're trying to choke our citizens. They're literally, the government is literally trying to kill most of us. Like, the only way you're going to make it through the next 10 years is if you are incredibly wealthy. Like, if you're sitting here and you're having a good time listening to this, fucking turn it off and go fucking work. You need to make money, man. Even then you make money, then the dollar goes to shit. I guess there's no winning. You might as well fucking crack a beer, I guess. I haven't drank in months now, and
Really?
yeah.
I've slowed down a lot too, actually.
No, you
Feel a
didn't.
lot better. Well, I only drink light beer now.
Well, now I only drink when I'm happy.
I had like 3 drinks before I got over here.
Yeah, no, I've been thinking a lot lately that I'd be a lot happier if I was just an alcoholic and I had no ambition or goals. But I don't want to find out where that road
You
goes.
seem a lot happier sober, off booze.
Just hope you didn't get that in the audio. I mean, I feel more productive. That's about it, though. But as a man, all you can really do in this world is produce. You're only worth what you can make in this world. When you're a man, you have no intrinsic value. You have to work hard to be to be worth anything. You know, women and children are always protected, but as a man, you gotta build, and then you gotta make them come
100%.
to that building, and then make them come in the building. Anyways, there's food shortages. There's gonna be major planned food shortages, apparently, according to some sources that I didn't verify. But I did verify the 2,000 cows dying. That's true. And I don't buy the heat wave shit. I really don't. But either way, the answer is crickets. You can grow crickets anywhere, man. And people are like, well, oh, why crickets? Why'd you decide to do it? Because the world's gonna end and we need food to eat. You guys don't get it. You guys don't get it. You think it's all fun and games. You think, oh, I don't watch the news. I don't want to see what's on the news. Fucking, you don't need to watch the news. Go fucking buy something and see how expensive it is. Look how much you spent last month on food. It's insane. The government's trying to crush us all. We're all gonna die.
I agree.
Are you even listening?
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, whatever, man. And you know, this abortion thing brings up some points that we may be living in a world where a lot of us are gonna have to be parents. And we gotta start thinking about the reason we got into this mess in the first place is because people weren't raised right. And we need to think about how we're gonna be as parents, because it might happen sooner than later when you don't even want it or expect it. And you gotta figure out how you're gonna raise that kid to be better than us. And I mean, that's the whole point, right? Each generation should be gradually better. I was thinking about this recently that like your duty as a parent is to be a role model for the kid and teach them like who to be in society.
Yeah.
And you can't do that if you're trans. I'm just saying it's weird. I matched with this girl on Bumble, and she was like heavily hitting on me, and I was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, I looked at her bio, and she was trans, and I was like, oh, never mind. I'm not really into that. And then she's like, come on, it's better.
What?
My asshole's tighter. And she was trying to talk me into it.
Did you do it?
Anyways, we're gonna hang out after this. No, I'd think about it. I'd think about it if I was like ugly, if I had no options.
Well,
Dude, I'm trying to be appropriate.
yeah.
Trans crickets, am I right?
Suit
Dude,
yourself, man.
crickets are like violent creatures. They'll like I've known several people that had a pet lizard that they gave too many crickets to, and the crickets ate the lizard alive. That's the real reason I'm trying to put crickets into protein bars, is because I hate crickets.
Trying to
and
fight the lizard people.
I want to kill them all. Just call me Adolf Crickler. Oh, don't get me started on the lizard people, man. How many minutes are we at? I just feel like I just ranted super hard.
15. You went 15 straight. That's impressive.
Yeah, I think that's what not
Is
drinking
that
will
chair getting lower? I'm being dead serious.
I think it is. I think my mouth used to be up here.
It definitely was.
Oh man, I'm just like the government's as I'm just slowly sinking, and then it just gets down to my top of my head.
The government hates this guy.
Fuck you, government, and your sturdy chairs. Anyways, back to Giggleboys. So I'm kicked off Drinking Bros Network. Me and Mike are still cool. We're still down to do Giggleboys. Obviously, Mike got a bunch of offers to do other podcasts because he's hilarious, and I got zero because everyone hates me because I'm fucking the man. And
that's why you're back here with me, baby.
Hey, funniest guy I know. But yeah, me and Mike will probably start doing some occasional Giggleboys, or we'll just have like random episodes on Castpergers. I'm bringing Castpergers back though. This shit was fun, man. I miss doing this. I miss fucking just ranting. Because with Mike, I gotta like, wait for him to do his thing, and then I gotta like stay on track with whoever else is talking. And it's with ADHD, it's you gotta. That's an excuse. I don't have ADHD. I'm a fucking perfect. I'm a specimen of a human.
I think that was a good example of ADHD right there.
I want to raise a clone of myself. That's what I want to do.
That is pretty much what having a son is.
No. With having a son, you got lucky that you had a good kid. There's a lot of kids out there that I'm nothing like my parents.
No, I have perfect genes.
Can I wear them sometime? They Levi's?
Yeah, Levi's 5'11s, 5'11, 32.
5'11 was
go back to your podcast.
5'11 was an inside job.
5'11 was a part-time job.
But yeah, so I stopped doing comedy for free. I'll do comedy if I get booked on a show and I get paid for it. I know my worth. I got fucking businesses to run. I got empires to conquer. Second, this is gonna be the last free Castpergers. I'm making a Patreon, or I already have one probably. Just look up Castpergers on Patreon. It's probably there. I gotta edit it, but yeah, if you want to hear me fucking spew verbal diarrhea on a weekly basis again, you're gonna have to cough up a little cheddar. All right, line my pockets, cause the world's going to shit. I need money. I gotta pay my bills, dude. I gotta feed my family of me and my fucking muscles.
Yeah, there is a Castpergers Patreon.
Dude, I'm fucking jacked right now, by the way. I've been training like 2-3 hours a day every day for like 3 months, and I just feel solid.
You have a flex for the camera.
If you're listening on audio, this. Oh man, I don't know which direction to go in. Ghislaine Maxwell got her sentence reduced by 10 years. She just got.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh yeah. When the fucking whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing was going on, every time people started posting about that, I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. They're trying to blind you. Because what was really going on, 3 weeks after the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, Ghislaine Maxwell gets her sentence reduced by 10 years. Not in the media at all. Now, she's supposed to be getting transferred to the UK so you can be closer to family. Fucking, what do you need family for, bitch? You're a kid rapist. Then,
yeah, what?
And then I just heard today that they're sending her to
suicide watch.
Yeah, they're putting her on suicide watch, even though she did not claim she was suicidal.
I'm looking right now. I'm looking up the story.
Did you see the picture of Ghislaine Maxwell where the caricature artist is drawing her, and it's fucking Ghislaine Maxwell drawing the caricature artist back?
Is that real?
Yeah. I read an interview with her too, and she's like, "Oh, it's actually the second time someone did that to me. The first one was like a murder or something." Psycho City. Dude, did you see that child trafficker, this like Mexican woman, where the police are like talking to her, and then she starts growling and looking like an insane person. She can't make words. She's like a demon.
Is she like being arrested or something? It's like
Yeah.
while she's being arrested. Yeah, I've seen that. It's fucking weird.
Scary, dude. Scary.
Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer said that she's not suicidal and that this is like like I don't know, conspiracy or something.
All right, dude, this chair keeps getting lower.
Yeah, I think it's broken. Obviously.
Yeah, it's working fine. Once you get to the bottom.
Hey, we're really trying to get to the bottom of things around here.
Well, yeah, fucking. I need to stop cussing. I need to tune up my language. I'm going to be talking on CNN pretty soon about crickets. I had a thing
What
to
would you say to Bill Gates if you met him?
dude, okay, that's the thing. People comment on my TikToks a lot, like, I won't eat the bugs, I won't live in the pod, or like, eat. That's like the big. They like talk to me like I'm some fucking billionaire that's trying to take over the world. And honestly, pretty flattering. And but the thing is, the elites do not want you to eat bugs. Okay? The meat industry is a satanic ritual sacrifice. Moloch, the god of child sacrifice, has the head of a cow. They are slaughtering cows daily, government subsidizing it, meat and dairy, to make it cheaper and more available to factory farm huge amounts of cows. I don't think this is a coincidence. I think this is all satanic and ritualistic. Now, on the other hand, crickets, they're totally cool. They're if you step on a cricket, it's not going to ruin your day. If you stomp on a cow's head, you're going to be like, holy shit. Even if you're a hunter, if you stomp on a cow's head and explode, I don't know, man. That probably wouldn't be strong enough. Anyways, you need some kind of mallet. But the whole like eat the bugs thing is not like they're gonna make you eat bugs. It's that they're gonna be like, we're gonna starve you, and the best thing you can get is gonna be bugs, which is pretty fucking good, pretty nutritious, and pretty sustainable. Which is why you should hop on the golden cricket train, because when it all goes down, we're gonna be making delicious cricket food that is gonna hold you through the apocalypse.
So, you want to hear something weird? When you mentioned Mulak, I Googled it, and one of the first things that comes up in the suggested searches is Mulak Frost Bank Austin. And there's a conspiracy surrounding the Frost Bank architecture.
Interesting. You have a picture of it?
I'm still figuring out what the fuck it's all about, but
Don't get me started on banks. The Jews. But yeah, dude, this this whole ending abortion thing is really gonna, I think it's not gonna make the world change. It's not gonna ripple the space time of society, but it's just going to reinforce and enhance the structural upbringing of the foundation of our culture. I just said so many unnecessary words because I was trying to think of what to say, but you know what I mean? It's like a pyramid scheme. It's just you got a pyramid, and then just more are funneling in the bottom. You got more people doing more jobs. They get older, and then they keep fucking, and then we have an overpopulated globe of resource miners that are just fucking. I'm grasping at straws here.
All right, you want me to read this thing real quick?
Yeah.
All right, so the Frost Bank has been dubbed the Owl Building because of the way it looks. At some angles, it looks like an owl. And the owl, according to conspiracy theorists, is a symbol that the Illuminati uses to display allegiance to a biblical god called Moloch, who asks for child sacrifices. So they think that the architect of the building created it to pledge allegiance to Moloch, or whatever.
Oh, well, he's got a head of a cow too. So
I'm gonna look up a picture.
wanna go to Denny's after this?
Yeah, actually, I'm down for sure. I got the menu over there.
I get the lumberjack slam every time.
Yeah, so it's got the head of a cow that has horns still.
A bull.
And the Texas Longhorns.
Shit.
I'm connecting some dots, man.
I know. I was like, is my company satanic? And I was like, the Golden Cricket logo has 6 points. Golden has 6 letters. Cricket has 6 letters. Holy shit, it's 666. And then I realized cricket has 7 letters.
Yeah, protein has 7 letters too.
But you can.
Oh wait, you're looking for 6 letters. Jesus, I'm retarded.
Yeah,
Anyways,
you can find a conspiracy in anything, to be honest. You never really know the truth. But the thing is, I'm really excited for people to make a conspiracy theory about me, because like all the people on TikTok are like, eat in the pod. Eat in the pod, live in the bugs. Eat the bugs, live in the pod. I just really want people to say that like I control the world, because if enough people believe it, then maybe it'll happen. I don't know. I don't want to control the world. I just want to make the world a better place. I just want to feed people and not have my rights infringed upon. And women should have abortions, and I should be able to be a woman that has an abortion.
So this Moloch god doesn't really have legs. It's just like the bottom of it's like a oven.
Is this pulled up? Or are you
See
just
it?
talking? I can only see me.
No, I didn't pull anything up.
Oh. Well, then we're just leaving the viewer out.
Well, they can
Go
Google
fuck
it.
themselves. Hey, if you're watching this, fuck you.
Yeah, just Google Moloch and you'll see it. It's an oven with a cow head or something.
Dude, what else am I trying to touch on here?
They put the babies in the oven. Is that what they do?
Maybe. They didn't have blenders. Did the ancient Egyptians have blenders? They had lights. They had light bulbs. Dude, Egypt looks insane. I need to go there before I die, which could be soon. Because if this video gets in the wrong hands, my life is over. And I've joked about killing myself way too much that it's going to be very easy to pull off. I'm not going to kill myself.
Yeah,
I don't want to kill myself.
I also regret saying that like thousands of times on camera. I don't think they had blenders though.
I wonder what they ate. Dude,
They probably ate bugs. There's a lot of allusions to that in their hieroglyphics.
Ooh! Gary coming through with the heat. You know my two favorite things are crickets and ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt was the original pyramid scheme.
Yeah, you're right, dude. It really is just easy to make a conspiracy out of everything. We're like connecting a bunch of random dots that probably are connected.
Yeah. I'm looking around. What else we got? I don't know.
My last name is the story of that guy who sold his soul to the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always got that.
Eli's God. Everything's just like derivatives of the same meaning. Like everything means the core of meaning is universal. Like from one person to another, I guarantee we all have the exact same basic core needs, but the way we express them is differently, our word choice is differently, which leads to conflict. Which is why the problem with this country and the world is lack of communication. English is a too low bandwidth of a version of communication to be able to sufficiently explain meaning and transfer from one to another, which is why we need a new language.
Yeah.
My love language is Chinese.
Food. Chinese food. Speaking of.
Oh man, I've been worked up so much about this, I forgot that COVID was even a thing. Now we got monkeypox.
Yeah, what the fuck is that about? Have you looked into that at all?
It's just a bunch of balls that pop up all over your body from having sex with men.
What?
Yeah, it's like a gay men thing. Which is, they're next on the list, by the way. They're going to fucking take back gay marriage. Maybe it is just Christian fundamentalists. And dude, I'm sinking in this chair again. You know, all right, I got a fucking solid new tangent.
All right, let's do it.
So, all of the gods, the God in the Bible, they were all different gods, and they weren't actually gods. They were like aliens, which were humanoid, according to several hundred, if not thousand, ancient tablets, like the Sumerian texts.
Is that what the Deep Sea Scrolls talk about? Or is that something else?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Look that up. But don't tell me about it if it's not related to aliens. So
There's a bunch
they were
of ancient,
there was a bunch of humans probably like cyborg humans or like superior humans. They were like humanoid though. They were similar to us. And let's see, Adam and Eve were genetically altered in an outdoor laboratory, and each one of the gods from the different Bible stories was a different race of people from a different planet. And every race is from a different planet, which honestly makes a lot of sense.
Dude, I've heard a conspiracy theory, or maybe I made this up, but that every ethnicity of people is from different asteroids that hit the Earth at different times in different places.
Yeah,
I could
something like that.
I don't know if that's real, but
I
yeah.
believe it, dude. I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't believe in human evolution. I don't believe. I literally do not believe that we evolved from a common ancestor. I don't think we were in a desolate universe for billions of years and then just bubbles arose and consciousness became. I think consciousness is the machine that powers this whole illusion of reality. And consciousness created matter and was here first.
I could buy that.
And I mean, you look at, I would consider Earth to be conscious, which would mean like the Mayans would call lava the Earth's blood. So in essence, rocks would be Earth's scabs. So like everything that comes from Earth, like metals and rocks and whatever minerals, are all like basically the fingernail clippings of the planet. So it's like everything that physically exists was once part of something living. And consciousness creates matter into existence. I mean, we're doing that right now. We're sitting here fucking splitting cells and growing stuff on us without even thinking about it. And it's, I don't know. You can't really prove that what you eat, actually, you could weigh your shits. But if you ate like,
You haven't?
I don't know, the difference between like eating something that becomes part of your body and the difference of your body's just like enjoying this food and then it's making itself out of nowhere. They've proven that you can create matter out of nowhere. The matter cannot be created nor destroyed. That's energy. That's not matter.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
You can create something out of nothing.
Yeah, kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, the Genesis star looks the same as the 8-week blastula. Google Genesis star, and then Google blastula, and then human embryo. I'm going deep, dude. What else? The snake in the
Genesis star blast what?
the snake in the Garden of Eden was Anki.
What?
Noah's
Oh,
Ark was
dude.
actually a big disc.
You're even losing me now.
Noah,
Slow down.
I'm just listing off Bible stuff. That's the truth. The Epic of Gilgamesh is the true Noah's Ark story.
I'm gonna stop Googling stuff and just let you keep talking.
I should do a separate podcast on each of these.
That's a good idea, actually. I think you know enough about it to be able to do at least like 20 or 30 minutes on each one of them, and those you can pump those out real fast.
Yeah.
God, dude, I gotta quit smoking. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think this comeback episode is my sales pitch to subscribe to my Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Castpergers. All right. I'll see you next time. I'm done.
Cool.
That was fun.